Shade 45, we are back. It is the All Out Show. If you're just tuning in, Lord Sears in New York. Jude is in LA. We have special guests.
John Witherspoon. Welcome to the show, man.
Man, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Pleasure. My pleasure.
It's good to have you here. You're like an icon, dude.
Man.
That's what people start calling me icon. But I think, it's cool. I like it. But I be thinking other people icons. I'm I'm not that big of a deal. But people say I'm an icon, so I take it.
Yeah, take that shit. I mean, look, man, you got everybody saying you got to coordinate. You
got to coordinate. And
y'all coordinating right now.
I got my. That's,
is he coordinating?
That's
DKNY.
Yeah, DKNY. That's Donna Karen. The hat. Oh yeah, you got to.
So you doing all right for yourself, huh?
Oh, well, the man got to use the money to look better. I used to be.
I couldn't remember that movie, and I just remembered you. What were you gonna say? You used to be what?
Well, I used to be raggedy. I was broke when I was coming up, So now I got the money. I go buy me some stuff.
Wait a minute, man. I heard you was a model.
Fashion model
for what's the name? The grease, like for your hair.
Yeah, I did. When I left Detroit, I came to New York first, to try to be a fashion model because I was working a lot in Detroit. But I came here, and everybody looked better than I did.
You're originally from Detroit.
You was handsome in the D, but
I
was
handsome in the D, but I left. These two looked at me, looking down on me. I'm about 5'11". They 6'4". Hair all laid. I ain't had my hair cut in 2 months.
Man, God.
Had a big afro, teeth missing.
What was that like for you coming from Detroit and then landing in New York? Was it a culture shock for you?
It was a culture shock. Oh yeah, man. I had an old Cadillac, but come here, it's totally different wardrobe people wearing and hairstyles, and people told me I need to be groomed. You need grooming. I said grooming. I am groomed, man. I took a shower today. What else you need? But they have the hair. Everybody got their hair laid, boy, in New York. And that market I was into, they got the haircut that morning. I used to cut my own hair.
They could probably tell.
That's what I'm talking about. I get a gash and then fold the hair up under there. Or get some black shoe polish and try to cover that hole in my head. But wow. Yeah, but I came out here, man. I knew when I got out here that I got to get out of here.
So you did you decide to get into comedy once you went out to Los Angeles?
No, I was in an acting class in Detroit, and they did a comedy show once a year. So they put me on the comedy show, and I said I ain't never done no comedy. So he said think of something. So I did impression of the president of that time, of Lyndon Johnson, and I had an impression of Johnny Mathis. I used to do that, and I stole the show. I got a standing ovation. I said, wow, I can make some money doing this. And so that lit the fuse. Then when I came to L.A., I went straight to the Comedy Store. That's where I met Richard Pryor and Robin Williams, and I knew all of them. I knew Letterman, Jay Leno. Then I got a job as the MC at the Comedy Store. So I'm the one that you got to tell me what you want me to say to introduce you. So I knew all of them.
What was that like, man? You were that's arguably one of the best. That's like one of the best eras of stand-up comedy. You got fucking Richard Pryor, Robin Williams. What was that? Mm-hmm. What was that like to be in the same room with them dudes?
But I was so happy to be out of that cold Detroit. So when I got to L.A. and then Richard and them, everybody friendly. It wasn't like I was part of the family because I was one of the comics there and I emceed and everything. Richard Pryor put me on his show to open the show for him at the Comedy Store. So
was you freebasing with him? Was you smoking coke with him? He was
hitting the coke. I never seen him freebase, but and I never freebased because I couldn't afford it. I bought $100 worth of coke one time. I said, "This all I get for $100." I thought it was a powder cocaine for $100. And then one time I had coke. I was in the back of the Comedy Store, and they put them in them little brown bottles. And when I was coming up, they put them in little brown bottles, and Robin Williams told me he wanted to get a hit. I said, go ahead, Robin, you can hit it. I ain't never seen no shit like this. That boy reached my spoon down in that damn bottle and come out with half of my cocaine and ripped it up his nose. I said, damn, Robin, I didn't know you worked with a Hoover vacuum cleaner. Yeah, I think you ain't gonna hit my coke no more.
Nah, that's how. Yeah, he took all your coke. Did you
man.
do the rest with him? Was you doing lines with him or what?
No, it was my coke. I'm trying to let him get a little hit.
Yeah, but did you snort some yourself, or was you just so sick off of him snorting all your fucking coke?
I spent that $100. I'm gonna smoke. I'm gonna $2. The guy who sold it to me told me, let me get a hit. I said, hit ain't nothing here. And I thought it was gonna be a whole lot of coke in there for $100. I didn't know. See, so that cured me of cocaine abuse because I ain't.
So you only did it a couple times.
Yeah. I wasn't that type of person, man. It was too expensive.
What was you into? Just free drinks at the bar?
Oh, you get all the free drinks you want. Yeah, so that was my thing. I get me a little whiskey. And some wine. I wasn't into them. I smoked some weed. I used to smoke weed until I got paranoid. I don't smoke no more weed either. And they had Kool-Aid. What do you call them? Quaaludes back then too. Quaaludes. You get Quaaludes. I'll be high enough. That's all I need. I don't want to be out of my mind.
I'm like, what's wrong with him?
Yeah, I got to go on stage and do my act. I don't want to be up there and slur my words and stuff, But no, I was never that type. That's what Robin Williams. They couldn't stop, man, and get that addiction. I ain't never had that addiction. I like me a little taste, but I ain't never want to buy no $500 worth. I can buy me 3 TVs and get my transmission fixed.
Oh, that
shit. I ain't never been like that, boy. I don't even understand it. I never understand it. Never understand it. I've been broke, but I've been mad and depressed, but I ain't never want to take a belt around my neck or nothing like that. I ain't want to do nothing like that. I go over a pretty girl's house and have her cook me dinner and complain to her.
And that usually cures your depression.
Yeah, and then I wake up, I'm fine. I have
some casserole and some pussy.
Give me a bottle of the tall glass of Mad Dog 2020. Tall glass.
Damn.
That's all you need, huh?
Yeah, that's all you need. See, you ain't gotta go to Target and get some belts and shit, trying to figure out what belt you want to use. Red, blue, yellow. Which one of these motherfuckers I'm gonna kill myself with? I ain't never been that way, But I ain't never had the kind of money they had, But even today, I know I couldn't. Today I'm done with the cocaine and stuff anyway, so I'm pretty good now. I get me $2 million. I ain't gonna buy no coke.
What do you? Yeah, like what do you do to unwind now? Now that
well, I go home. I got a beautiful home now. I go home, man. I just walk around my yard. I don't go out my gate now. See, but I. Why
don't you go out your gate?
Because I don't want nobody to want to take a picture with me. They all when I walk out the gate, man, everybody gonna want to take pictures and all that stuff. So what I do, I stay home, and then if I want to go, I don't mind taking pictures. I go to the market or something. I go to the buy something. I go up to the mall and walk around the mall. I'm living good life now. I'm living good. I got all my houses. I own about 5 homes.
God damn,
I'm a landlord. Where my money at, damn it?
Is the houses all coordinated?
Yeah, they bad. I keep them clean and keep some nice people in there. I just kicked the punk ass out of my place. He was a female impersonator. My wife put him in there. I told her I want him in them high heel shoes out of my damn house. He was down, wave your hand on the rent. Talking about, I said, well, get your high heel shoes and get them red dresses you got and get the F out of my fucking place.
That's fucking tough, man. That's
But I can't go over there and kick his ass because then they have a case on me, and he'll stay in there forever now. If I I didn't go over there. I didn't go over there because I told him over the phone, you got to get out of here, man. He owed $10,000 that far behind in rent.
God,
how does it get that far, though?
It's hard to kick people out there at your house. You got to go through the court system. It ain't like. I told her what to do, but my wife, I told her what to do. Cause I had an old black lady tell me what to do when you don't get people out your apartment. You go in and get you some garden snakes, and go in the house, tell them you're looking for. Go in there and change a bulb or something, and throw them snakes under the damn couch. And then you just leave, and guarantee that motherfucker be at that house in 2 days.
This fucking check, motherfucker.
Where my money? You know,
that shit ain't gonna work on a white person. I'm letting you know that shit right now. I see a snake. I'm like, fuck it. I got a pet.
I throw one of them little baby alligators under that damn.
Like, oh my God. It's Negroes.
You have to throw a Mexican under the couch to get me out of that motherfucker.
Well, the Mexican told me the story about the snakes.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, but I work so hard, man. I go home and my kid's going to college now. My wife is her mother's getting old, so she went to Washington D.C. So I'm at the house by myself now.
That's crazy.
But you know, I'm happy, man. I was broke when I was growing up. I had to tell everybody that. I used to wear 2 left boots to school when I was going to school in the 5th grade. Two left boots. Now how you gonna send the kid to school in the snow with 2 left boots?
Damn.
One of them had a high heel.
What?
So I'm happy, man. The money I make, that's why I keep working. You know, we got the new TV show coming on tonight, Black Jesus. Have you seen that?
Oh, come on. Yeah, of course. It's the 3rd episode.
It's the 3rd episode coming out tonight. Yeah.
It's getting great reviews. It's getting great feedback.
A lot of feedback. We had 3 million people watch it the first night, and it kept the people up the second show. So
it need to be a movie or something.
Yeah. Well, you know, we only did 10. And they'll know this week if they're going to pick it up again. I know they're going to pick it up.
They have no choice.
Yeah, because it's doing so good. And Cartoon Network need this kind of push to put them on the map, see, Cartoon Network. And then we back on the First Family, where I play the President of the United States father. And Gladys Knight is my wife, so I get a chance to kiss on them lips all week long.
Oh, you lucky motherfucker.
You lucky motherfucker.
God.
Yeah, and I'm still getting paid for it. You know, I'm getting paid for it. And she's singing and stuff and rubbing on my neck and stuff.
Damn.
You know, but it's, you know, but that, and plus she's a nice lady. Nice lady.
Yeah, she is.
Mm-hmm. She's real nice.
She used to be a gambler.
Yeah, I heard she lost a lot of money gambling, boy. So I know if I go to Vegas with her, I'm gonna sleep on the other side of I'm gonna sleep on the other side of the damn hotel there.
Yeah,
I don't want her to borrow no money out of me because you know them gamblers, boy. That's another addiction. See, I try to keep away from the addiction. I like wine now. It's better addiction. It ain't no addiction, but I drink my wine every day.
I like wine too.
Yeah, I drink my wine. I drink my Merlot. You know, I ain't drinking no Mad Dog and stuff like that now, and Boone Farm apple wine like I used to.
No champagne,
no Andres. No.
None of that cold duck right there, huh?
That's cold.
Cold duck. But I drink me some good wine, see. So that's supposed to be good for you. That's what they say. If I die and burn up my liver, I'm going to say, well, they lied to me.
The French and the Italian motherfuckers, they swear by that shit. They have a nice little glass of wine every evening with their meal, get a little buzz.
I go to France, and you go to France, they got a thing like at the gas station. You can bring a big water can. They fill it up with wine.
Get the fuck out of here, for real.
At the place where they in the venue where they grow the wine. They got a thing, a big barrel, and it's like a gas station pump. And them cats come there, boy, and you can buy wine for a bottle of great wine for about $3.
I would faint.
Oh man, but I saw one dude with a gas can, clear gas can, huge one too, and they put the wine in there. And he dragged it to the car. And I said, "This drunk motherfucker." But that wine is good too. It's good wine. Yeah. Plus you drink it. It ain't got the stuff that make you crazy. It ain't got them ciphers or whatever you call it in here. They
Sulfates.
Sulfates. Yeah. Some on seafoods.
I got you, man. I got your back. You just go wild. I'll drop the word.
They got that. That's what you does for me sometimes.
And you can drink wine in the morning over there. See, that's all I do when I go to France. I drink all the time. Too much, but you ain't doing too much because you ain't drunk. But it makes you just relax. Yeah. You know, get you some of that.
Someone's calling up. They want to know what your favorite kind of Mad Dog was.
Mad Dog 2020. The red one.
Oh, that was the great one.
Yeah. I used to drink that. But I'm back. I used to drink Thunderbird. So, I mean, Mad Dog kind of light on me. I used to drink some bird with some Kool-Aid in it.
Because Thunderbird's strong, yeah.
Oh, no, I'm an old dog, man. I'm an old alcoholic. Not alcoholic, but, you know, I know when to stop. I get a little taste. Everybody need a little taste. Keep the wolf off your back. Everybody need a little taste.
God damn it. No.
Keep the wolf off your back.
Love it.
Let me ask you something. I feel like so much, a lot of these parts that you play in the movies, I feel like it's you freestyling. How much of that is written? How much of that is you riffing?
Oh yeah, most of that stuff is me ad-libbing because, they see me and they let me go. See, and when you got comics, you should do that though. You can't just let somebody follow the script. When I was on Tracy Morgan's show, they wouldn't let us ad-lib at all. And I said, I told you, man, I can make this funnier. Mr. Witherspoon, you're being paid a lot of money to follow the script. I said, you damn right I am, so let me just follow this damn script. I don't want to make nobody mad.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm going to follow every line y'all got here. But they didn't last. We last 18 weeks on that show. But the Wayne brother, we was on 5 years.
Oh, man.
And then Sean and Marlon, they let me do what I want. But, it was fun to be... It's fun to ad-lib. Friday, they let me ad-lib on Friday all the time.
That was great.
Cube was cool. Yeah. See, Ice Cube. I said, do you mind if I deliver it? He said, man, you can do anything you want, Spoon. That's what you need to hear. See, that make you relax. And also in the Vampire in Brooklyn when I worked with Eddie Murphy, he let me ad-lib. She was a wolf. God damn it. Well, he was a wolf. Remind me of a bitch I knew in Detroit in 1961, 62. She did the flip-flop on me. Flip-flopping and flip-flopping and flop-flop-flipping. They didn't know what the hell I was going with that.
And you was in the movie with Martin Lawrence, the comedy, when you was doing the comedy thing. You was hosting.
Martin Lawrence.
What was it again? And it was the thick lady. You was going to shoot her, or you was going to shoot Martin Lawrence. The comedy thing, and the rest of the Big Zeus or whatever was
I was in. Wait a minute, what movie was that? I've done so many movies.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Talking Dirty. No, Talking Dirty After Dark. Yeah, that was a long time. My son told me that. He said, Dad, you were skinny, and look at you now.
Man, you was gonna kill Martin. Don't kill Martin.
He was screwing my wife. What's her name? What the girl? I forgot her name.
Yeah, you had a lot of upcoming comics in the movie. You had Pootie Tang was in it.
And it was Mark Curry.
Yeah.
He was in that. Yeah. Well, we did that a long time ago. Wow. I think that was Martin Lawrence's first full-length movie he did.
Like an HBO movie.
Let me ask you something. You seem like you work with a gang of people, a gang of successful comedians, and a few of them cats have kind of lost their shit. Like Richard Pryor had a problem. Martin Lawrence was out on the side, like out in the middle of the fucking road, collapsing. Cat Williams had a thing.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think? What is it about the lifestyle, or is it the type of person that's attracted to comedy? Why do you think it happens so often?
Well, I think comics behind something. Other problems they have. Then they mask it with comedy and drugs. Because it was Richard Pryor shot his car. And Martin Lawrence was right there on Ventura Boulevard there. He lived down the street from my house, walking in the middle of the street with a gun. I think he had a gun, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he lost his shit, man.
And I really don't know. Because, they maybe it's too much money. Maybe they get too much money and they're on top of that game. See, Richard Pryor told me one time, he said, I want to hand the baton to somebody else. I said, with all the shit you got going, I don't want that baton. You can have that motherfucker. I just be on the sideline, make my little money and go home. I don't want to ever have the thing where I got to, you're on top of the world, and you're waiting for people to topple you over, take your spot. I've never had that stuff.
Yeah, you've been able to do your shit and just stay working with a little bit of everybody, man. What was that like working with Eddie Murphy, man?
Eddie's cool. You talking about one of the funniest and a good actor. That boy's bad, man. He's tough. Yeah, and made all the money before. He got plenty of money. That's what I like about him. He got his money when now so many guys out there trying to get that money he made. But he was getting $20 million a movie a long time ago.
Yeah. He's living.
So he made his money. Oh yeah.
Even them horrible movies he made money.
Yeah. Oh, he made a lot of money on the movie and he will call me every now and then to do a small part in his movie. But he's funny. And he's at a status now where I worked on 1,000 Words with him, and he had a guy do his lines for him, look just like him.
Oh,
I'm talking about a splitting image of Eddie Murphy.
What?
I'm gonna be talking to this guy. I said, "Man, Eddie, remember when we did a Vampire in Brooklyn together? That was a funny movie." When he said, "Man, I ain't Eddie Murphy." And you ain't Eddie Murphy.
Hell no.
That look that close. Look that close. Ain't that amazing?
God, man.
Who's your favorite comic to listen to, John?
Comic? I don't know. You know, all my old friends died. Eddie, Richard Pryor, and I listen to Mooney. Mooney's crazy.
Man, Mooney is crazy.
I haven't seen Mooney in a while, a couple of years, 2-3 years now. But I listened to him for a while. But I've been knowing Mooney since I got to California, 1974. I've been knowing him out there. You know, he was out there before I got out there, so I know he about 70-something. He's going crazy though. He embarrassing people. He told the people that at club in in Nyack, New York, after the Boston bombing, he said, "Y'all know y'all deserve that." I wish he could have killed a couple of more of y'all. They had to escort him out the room, out the club, and he got barred from all the improvs all across the country because he said that. And the improvs is where you make your decent little salary. You work them clubs. You know?
Yeah. He was living in Harlem. He don't live there no more.
Oh, he don't live there no more?
No.
Oh, I thought he used to be at Caroline's where I'm at.
Yeah.
He used to be in Caroline's. And he worked down at his club in Harlem. He used to go work.
Yeah, he's not around no more.
Damn. I don't know where he's at now. I don't know. I heard people say he got a cane and stuff, walking with a cane.
He's not looking too good.
Yeah. I haven't seen him. I used to work, when I worked at Caroline 2 years ago, I would do the first 2 shows, and he would do the third show, the late show. And they would clear out the whole audience. Mooney had a bunch of people come in for his show. So I don't know what happened to Paul, though. But he would do very well. They crack up. He had white people coming there laughing at white people.
He would have them all sit right in front.
Yeah, they especially the ones that don't know who he is. You know, let's go in here and look like a nice place.
He destroyed them.
Let's go
Get
a cup of drink.
Yeah.
Get a cup of drinks, Bob. Let's see, this guy's handsome. Who is he? I never heard of him. Paul. Moody. Oh shit! And they're too thick in there to get up and walk out. See, so they got to sit there for about 2 hours.
Yeah, all the brothers and sisters looking at him like, hey.
Everybody dying laughing. Even the white folks laugh. They could bring other white people. Want to see something funny? I remember one time Mooney got mad at this guy. He said, "You tell the best nigga jokes I've heard in my life." And Mooney got mad at him. The old white boy told him, "You know, I'm from the South. You tell the best nigger jokes I've ever heard."
He wasn't ready for that one, huh?
Oh, they shocked the hell out. He was pissed, boy. He was pissed. He was
Yo, we got John Witherspoon here. Let's go to the phone lines. A bunch of people want to holler at you. 888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. You got John Witherspoon. It's Lo in St. Louis. Go ahead, Lo. Can you do my hook, fix that thing for me? Go ahead.
He was saying, man, but I wanted to know, is it true that Robin Williams is known in the comedy world as a comedian that'll go around and steal other comics material?
Well, he did that. He had a bad rap on him about that, man. And I have to admit it, he did. You know, it's not good to talk about the dead, but yeah, he would take people's material. But he would have people, he would have his lawyer come in there when he come back to the comedy store and give everybody a check that he stole the material. See if you prove that he had stolen the material. And he was stealing stuff every week when he was on Mark and Menday. So yep. But you didn't get that from me.
He would take material and then come back with a check and pay them for the
When he
material?
was on Mark and Menday, they told me he was ad-libbing. He was ad-libbing. That's why he was so funny. He taking all everybody's best material.
Shit.
Yeah, ain't
that's
that
crazy.
Ain't that a bitch?
What is that? How many comedians? Like what is that a very common thing for comedians to take other people's shit?
Not when I was coming up at the comedy store. No. You have a big stigma on you that you're a thief, and other comics would come and tell you that so and so uses your material. So we had a thing like that at the comedy store when I was coming up. But today it might be they got that show on TV. What is it? BET, where they got black people, black comics. What is it? It's comics this and comics that. So people look at TV and they take material and use that next week.
That's crazy.
But when I was coming, we didn't have that too much TV. See, we had Johnny Carson show, but he didn't want no black folks on his show or women. So so we didn't get on TV like we should have. But he would go on TV and he would take other people's material. He had a big stigma on his back about that, about taking people's material. Mm-hmm. Don't tell anybody I said it. But I don't talk about the dead. But
all right. So you said Johnny Carson never had black comedians.
He would have Richard Pryor and Bill Cosby, but he wouldn't give no new comics a chance.
Right.
No, he didn't.
What about David Letterman? Were you doing anything?
Oh, he's
with him?
my old friend. See, so he would have about 5 or 6 comedy. All you gotta do is call his show and say, I want to work in 3 months, and they'll give you a spot. But
no shit.
Me, Tom Dreesen, Jeff Altman, George Miller, who died, a great friend of ours who died, and his old friends, he gave them a spot. Jay Leno would never do it. Jay Leno would not give any of his old guys a chance on his show.
So why do you think that was?
I don't know. I don't know. They insecure. I think they're insecure. Jay Leno, he's Italian. He got Italian comics that he wouldn't let him on the show. I think he let his old friends on, old Italian comics, but he didn't do it. And
that's a damn shame.
All the people tell you that right now. He wouldn't let any of his old friends. They were funny guys. Them cats was funny at the comedy store. Carson, they all had their little thing, But like I said, Letterman, I would always go on his show anytime I wanted to, But I just get tired of going to. I don't have nothing to sell. You know what I mean? I would sell Black Jesus, but they won't let you show a tape of your from TV. They show tapes from movies, but not from TV shows. So
you're competing against the other networks.
I guess it is. Maybe
so
I didn't know I didn't know why, but yeah, I guess that is what it is. Yeah.
They probably don't want that shit. Let's we got DJ in New Mexico. 888-742-3345. We got John Witherspoon. Go ahead, John.
Hello.
Mr. Witherspoon.
Yeah.
Thank you. I loved you in Boomerang. I hope you still got that suit. My question is, what's it like being an older comedian right now, 2014? Trying to compete.
Well, I'm not trying to compete anymore because I've established myself as a character. See, so they love to see me come on stage and pops. I don't have to compete. I got my own people calling me to come on the shows and do stuff with them. And I don't have to read for any more shows. I don't have to read for any movies. They call me and say, we got a job if you want it.
What's that like not having to go on a fucking audition anymore?
Yeah, that's
got to be great. Huh?
Yeah, it's great. They send me the script and see if Mr. Witherspoon want to do this now. But, that took a long time, and people like my characters, from the Boomerang, like I said, and all that stuff. So I play the granddaddy and the uncle and the fathers, and, I like it. I love it. I'm making that paper.
What was you playing when you were younger? You know what I mean? What were you playing when you were younger?
Doctors and lawyers, and I used to wear Gucci shoes and blue jacket and navy pants. Beige pants. And but when I got older, see, I changed them Gucci shoes to some white Nopto Stacey Adams. I got me some flower shirts and a bow tie, and making plenty money. Now I'm the uncle that nobody want to invite to the party because he'll screw up. So I like it.
Show up empty-handed, leave with a big ass plate, talk shit the whole time,
and don't bring any liquor and drink up all the liquor and then leave with a plate, right. And you never see the plate again. So if you have a 12 set, now you got 11 set.
Gone.
Let's go to we got Steven in Brooklyn. Go. Can you go get Steven in Brooklyn, please? My shit froze. Steven.
Yeah, mine froze too.
Who we talking to? Steven?
Yeah.
Somebody, line 4.
Hello?
Steven, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
What's up, Rude? What's up?
How you doing?
What's up, Sear?
What up, man? We have John Witherspoon.
Man, just fucking talk to him, man. We ain't here to say what's up, man.
Question. I love the Friday movies. Any news on the last Friday?
The fourth Friday, no, I don't think they're going to do it because Chris Tucker didn't want to do it. And Warner Brothers bought New Line Cinema, who owns the 3 Fridays. And Warner Brothers will do it, but they want Chris Tucker in the cast. And Ice Cube wanted everybody from the first show to do the Friday, and he doesn't want to do it. So I think they're going to pass on that.
Do you know why Chris Tucker doesn't want to do it?
He got saved, religious, and he turned out a whole lot of money, about $180 million worth of money, because he didn't want to. He didn't want to, like, he been some movie that Martin Lawrence had with sword fight. What was the movie?
Oh,
you remember that one?
Night, something
night, yeah.
Oh,
and he was
man.
supposed to go to England to learn how to sword fight, and he didn't want to go like he's gonna kill somebody. That's not dumb.
It's a comedy. There wasn't no, yeah.
Brother, get that $20 million.
You probably seen more careers ruined by Jesus than by drugs, huh?
I don't think Jesus. I think that's ignorance. Jesus ain't got nothing to do with this stuff. They use Jesus' name, but they ain't got nothing to do with it. No, he was just ignorant. I got that money.
I know that's right.
But even the Fridays, he didn't want to do any of the Fridays because he didn't want to be around people smoking weed.
What?
Yeah, ain't that
Are
crazy?
you fucking?
Yeah. And plus, they wasn't gonna give him all the money he probably think he's worth now. But he haven't done anything so long. He better get that money before he be the granddaddy on Friday.
He probably gonna have to change his skin color to do Rush Hour 4 or 5 or something. Get his eyes slanted. Be a black, light skinned Chinese. Hello.
But I don't think gonna be another Friday. No, I think we're done with that. So I don't even think about it anymore.
That's a damn shame because that was fucking funny, man.
And it's been a great payday for me. That's what I'm thinking about.
Pops.
Come up there 2 days and do something. Let me get my money. He cutting a lot of people's money off.
Oh no.
And that's not very Christian. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he want to be saved.
At all.
There you go.
He blocking my paper. Yeah, he blocking my cash.
So you're gonna be performing at Caroline's this evening?
Matter of fact, I forgot I got to go and take a shower.
Yeah, please go ahead. Let everyone know where they can find you.
I'm having a good time here. I forgot all about the show tonight. Thursday 7:30, and Friday 7:30 and 10:30. Saturday 7:30 and 10:30, and Sunday 7:30. And it's Caroline's on Broadway, 212-757-4100, 1626 Broadway. And it's Caroline's on Broadway. And I gave it the phone number. Yeah, man, it's a good club over there.
Man, it was a pleasure talking with you.
Oh,
it's just great to hear some of them stories.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, we can do this again. I love coming and talking to people and telling them.
Hey, yo,
stories.
John, I'm out here in L.A., dog. So,
now, what you record from in L.A. Where you live in L.A.?
I'm over in Los Feliz, and we
Los
record
Feliz,
we record like Wilshire and San Vicente, man. So yeah,
I know where you are. Yeah.
Door is open. Door is open, man. I'm serious.
Yeah, I'm in Sherman Oaks, but you out there with the rich folks.
You fucking right.
Play up. That's where to be. Hang around gravy. Right. You get a little gravy.
I know. It's the first time in a minute. I was like, man, I like living around these rich motherfuckers. This shit is awesome.
Man, you got to stay around them. You can't go where people ain't got no money. You over there in the good neighborhood. That's a nice neighborhood over there. Los Feliz, too. Oh, yeah. They got beautiful homes over there.
You know shit. Like, I was over on the east side. I woke up and there was a dude in my bedroom, man. I had to fucking fight some guy.
No,
like,
see,
some bullshit.
That's you don't need that, see? That's outer space shit they got going on now. You don't need that kind of carrying on. Somebody in your room, bedroom, what, they trying to rob you or thing?
Yeah, man, he was just some tweaker, some meth head, some little gay meth head.
Oh,
man, in my fucking bedroom, man.
Oh man, I'd have knocked that sucker out.
I tried. I just can't fight that good.
Well,
I didn't realize.
Put an extension in your hand with like a lamp or a baseball bat. Let them feel that. Let them feel that triple.
I know that's right.
All right,
John Witherspoon, y'all. Hey, what's your Twitter, man? I got two different Twitters on you. I'm trying to follow the right one.
My son is John_Pops_Spoon.
Okay, got you.
That's the one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my son. I don't even know nothing about no Twitter, bro. I wouldn't even know how to get to it. But
okay, that's your son.
I gotta learn more about the new stuff, new wave stuff they got out there. I just make a phone call and answer it. That's all I do on my phone. But I gotta learn how to tweet, what do you call it? What is it?
Tweet.
Text.
Texting.
Yeah.
Social media. No.
That's gonna get you in trouble, man. You start twitting, man. You have these random chicks trying to holler at you, man.
Well, I like that part. But I want to show a picture first, man. Don't be lying. Knowing that ain't you.
I didn't remember me. Who the fuck is?
You gotta have them you gotta be real specific too with the pictures. Be like, I need a picture of you holding a pickle or some shit like that.
But you gotta, because
catfish you.
They'll send the wrong picture to you. See, you think that you got Sophia Loren, you got Sophie Tucker.
John Witherspoon,
all right,
ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. It's been fun, man. Thanks.